Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is departing runway 24, Person County.
Stay off the brakes if you can. Heels back on the floor.
Okay.
Brakes are only for stopping, not for controlling the steering down the runway unless you blow a tire.
My door just opened.
See if I can push you out.
Shouldn't I close it?
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 30617 is on the downwind leg for runway 31. We're going to be departing to the southeast. Blue Ridge.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County.
Clear for the viewer.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County. So, shouldn't I close my door?
You could try it. I doubt you're going to have much success.
Has this happened before?
I have the control. See if you can push it open. Push on it.
All right, I think the lock just came up. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Chester, 14,000 and below, as 2 minutes of skydiving operation.
Now, remember, the better you can fly this and the more consistently you can fly it, the easier the landings get. If you want to make a good landing, it starts with a good approach. If you come in fast and high and diving it in, you're fighting the whole thing. What you're trying to do is control the amount of energy that you've got to dissipate when you get to the runway. And that's a combination of several things, but speed is one of the biggies. And feet point the nose, not where you're looking, where there's a nose pointed. Left wing keeps it from drifting sideways. The left wing just a tiny bit. See it drifting off to the right side?
Yeah.
That's just about that much wing down would have stopped that. So you got to put the nose of the plane like sighting down the barrel of a pistol. Doesn't do any good to know the guy you want to shoot's that way if your pistol's pointed this way. Maybe that's a little harsh. The mad dog you want to shoot is this way.
Gee. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County.
Brookneal traffic, 12651, 2 mile final, runway 24, Brookneal traffic.
Chester traffic, use caution, skydiving in progress over Chester, 14,000 and below, bombs way over Chester, please do not overfly Chester.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County. And boy, the heck out.
No, you're not. You're about right.
This is about right?
Yep.
I thought it was too far out.
The runway should be approximately halfway up your strut.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Or left turn out, Bristol traffic.
Okay, now control your speed. Don't let it, you're too fast, so you want to get some power out, some drag in. Now tilt it over. Remember, the flaps will balloon you when they first come down. Aim for where you want it to land, and then use your power to either keep it from going too far or to get there. Airspeed at 70 is a good number. You're picking up speed, that's right. You want to back out of the power a bit to slow it back down. Remember, feet point to nose, wings are side to side. Better?
Yeah.
Tiny bit flat, but better.
Yeah, a little bit. Looks like I scared everybody away.
Yeah, climb at 75 to 80. If you're climbing at 90, you could get away from the ground quicker. First 1,000 feet, your main objective is to get altitude and protect the motor, of course. After that, your main objective is to protect the motor and climb slower where you can see better. But the first 1,000 feet, the more altitude you got, the better.
Right. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County.
Yeah, Blue Ridge traffic, Twin Cessna 310 Foxtrot Charlie, clear the traffic pattern, Blue Ridge.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Getting better. Still want to work that nose a tiny bit at the very end.
Okay.
You worked it up, and then a quarter of a second before you touched, you quit. And it, instead of just a light continual motion.
Okay.
Just what we're trying to do is get that nose wheel about an inch or 2 inches higher.
Okay.
That's it.
Harnett Regional Traffic, it's citation 542 Charlie Juliet. We're currently 22 miles from the airport inbound for landing runway 5. Anyone else in the pattern at Harnett?
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County.
I'm sorry, if that was somebody talking at Harnett, say again.
That wasn't Harnett, that was me.
You may be talking to somebody you can't hear.
Oh, I got it.
We'll give a couple more calls inbound 542 Charlie Juliet.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County. So is that school a good marker?
Yes.
Don't mean to get friendly. Sorry about that.
All right, I forgive you. I did not take offense.
Okay.
Thought about it.
You're probably used to it.
Thought about it, but I
Your legs are too big.
can't get them out of the way and still get to the rudders. You think this is bad, you ought to see a Cherokee. Have trouble getting them out of the way of the yoke on the Cherokee.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
Be careful you don't pull up too much. Your altitude's fine. If you stay level, you're going to end up high.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Remember, the harder you pull on that lever, the more likely it is you're going to get a bad angle of attack on it. Left wing, left wing, left wing, left wing.
Too much. Not enough left wing, huh?
Not soon enough.
Okay.
So what you did was, as it started to drift, you started to let the nose come around, try to keep it where you wanted it instead of putting the wing down.
Okay.
The more you understand about why the aerodynamics of why the plane does what it does, the better pilot you'll be.
Of course.
So when you make a abrupt move on it, what you're doing is increasing that angle of attack in a hurry. And there are days where you need that lift, like it's hit a wind shear and it's dropping out from under you on the runway. But most of the time, that's too abrupt.
Yeah, not today.
In Harnett Regional Traffic, citation 542 Charlie Juliet, Irwalks inbound at Harnett off for runway 5.
Harnett Regional Caravan Charlie Golf Sierra Golf Victors, transitioning the area 4 miles north of the field to pick up a survey line, starting 4 miles northwest of the field, Harnett Regional.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County. So how come I can hear them but they can't hear me?
It's line of sight and how powerful the radio is.
Okay.
And he may be able to hear you. But if there's another plane out there that's lower, he may be able to hear that other plane, but you can't.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County.
And then it could also be he has a power, they don't make super powerful transmitters. They're usually limited to 10 watts. But there are some out there with 6 or 8 watts. If you happen to have one that doesn't produce a lot of power, you don't get the range out of it. think the biggest one's a 16 watt. You see those on jets because they're high altitude. Sometimes got to talk to en route people a long way away.
Right.
Harnett traffic, it's 542 Charlie Juliet. We're currently on a 6-mile final for runway 5 at Harnett.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
Harnett Regional Traffic, 542 Charlie Juliet is on a 3-mile final, runway 5, Harnett.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
The area northwestbound Harnett.
Remember, that's right. Just nose over to make it look right. You're going to pick up too much speed. Getting better.
Yeah. You sound surprised.
Yeah.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County. What you looking at?
The horse farm down there. They don't have many horses on it right now.
There's that big one over there by Red Mountain.
Yeah, Quail Ridge.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice looking place.
It is a nice. Been there a long time.
Harnett Regional, herd 30 Luke, be making a northwest departure, turning right. Harnett Regional.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
Harnett Regional, herd 30 departing the area to the northwest, last all Harnett.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Yeah, you're fine right where you are. You don't need to be any higher. You don't need any steeper angle to get down.
Okay.
Tyler City traffic, Skyhawk 30617 is 8 miles to the north, going to be entering a downwind for runway 22, Tyler.
Not quite as good.
Not bad.
A little bit of a bounce though. I don't even know what time it is.
It is 1:55.
Oh snap, this is the last one.
Unfortunately.
That's okay. You should have told me sooner. I don't want people waiting on me. Well, they could be happy that we fixed the brakes.
Yep.
Tell them we had to do a test run. one more landing and we figured, okay, I think it's okay now. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County.
Siler City traffic, Skyhawk 30617 is 4.5 miles to the north. We're going to be entering a final, or a base for runway 22, Siler.
Wake Regional Traffic Caravan, Charlie Golf Sierra Golf Uniform is 6 miles northeast of the field. We're southwestbound, overflying in about 2 minutes, 1,500 feet. Wake Regional.
Siler City traffic, Skyhawk 30617 is on a 3-mile final for runway 22. Full stop, Siler.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Siler City traffic, Skyhawk 30617 is 2-mile final for 22, full stop, Siler.
Hey, angle looks good. Had it wired.
I don't know what happened.
I think you lost sight of the runway.
I think I did.
Instead of drifting your eyes over to the corner.
I had to have one bad one. I didn't mean to save it for the end. I should have got it out of the way.
Oh, next time you know. Do it first, get it out of the way.
No, it's like the first waffle. You just throw it out because it just didn't work right. Oh well. Overall, I thought it was okay. Better than last week for sure.
Yep.
Should I tie it down even though they're probably there waiting?
I would say no.
Okay.
Don't ride the brake. You may not.
Not.
Sometimes it's slightly uphill here. It just takes a little extra power.
Between the two?
Yes, sir.
It's actually closer to that one, wasn't it? Yeah, there's no tie downs.
No, it doesn't really matter.